Hey baseball fans, how's it going? Hayden here. And in today's video, I will be going over why I think Seth Lugo will have a bounce back 2022 season. So let's stop wasting any time and let's dive right into it. Heading into the 2021 season, Seth Lugo was expected to be a big piece of a revamped Mets bullpen that would help this team, especially towards the NL East title. With a great resume of the stats of 2016 and 2019, Lugo was definitely a dominant reliever in Major League Baseball. Sadly, the 2021 season did not treat Lugo well. Taking a look at Seth Lugo's stats in the bullpen, particularly in 2018 to 2019, Lugo posted great numbers: a 2.66 ERA, a 3.01 expected ERA, and an FIP of 317. And in 2019, a 2.7 ERA, a 2.46 expected ERA, and an FIP of 2.70. Sadly, Lugo's numbers in 2021 weren't as appetizing, posting a 3.50 ERA, an expected ERA of 4.21, and an FIP of 3.77, and only 46.1 innings pitched. These hopeful plans changed much quicker in early February when Lugo was announced that he will be undergoing surgery on his throwing elbow. This was not the first time Lugo had an injury in his throwing arm, as he had been a pitcher with a partially torn UCL for the past 3 seasons. The surgery, which removed a loose body from Lugo's arm, sidelined him for 2 months of the season and left a hole in the Mets bullpen. Lugo wouldn't return until late June and would return to battle many things. There are numerous reasons to Lugo's struggle. Firstly, the most obvious was, like I just stated, the elbow surgery. And having to return in late June, Lugo had to try and find his rhythm and gain all of his stuff together while on the mound. Our second reasoning consists of the person who calls the shot, and that is former Mets manager Luis Rojas, who ran the Mets bullpen woefully inadequate. Throughout the course of the second half of the season, manager Luis Rojas either opted to use a less hurdled option in the bullpen over Lugo, or only use him for 1 inning. Perhaps the best example comes back to mid-September, where the St. Louis Cardinals were in town and the Mets lost to them in 11 innings. All but sealing their fate that they would not make the postseason. Lugo, who had a day of rest, was not used at any point in the game, and instead, Rojas brought in Jay Greed for the 11th, who would wind up being the losing pitcher. Our final reasoning on today's video is Seth Lugo's pick miss change, as well as his mechanical changes. Quickly, Lugo was able to find his fastball and his elite curveball, which was ranked at the 100th percentile. The main issue for Lugo's secondary pitches was the struggle there in his changeup and his slider, which gave him complexities by giving up plenty of barrels and long balls. So now comes to the question is, what can Lugo do differently in the 2022 season? And most important, in my opinion, is Seth Lugo needs an established role. Whether Lugo will be a starter or a reliever, he needs a defined role. No more going back and forth. It really messes this guy up throughout his career. Lugo should hopefully be starting the 2022 season healthy, and that should give him plenty of time to be able to use his slider and changeup to the best of his ability. Overall, the 2022 season and for the future, it'll be important for Seth Lugo to have all of those things nailed down, which for most of his career, he has, so I am not worried. But after this season, the 32-year-old will be set to be a free agent, and surely the Mets will definitely want to keep pursuing in him. So, hopefully, Seth Lugo can have a 2022 adequate season, and I surely do believe he can be an important asset to this Mets bullpen ahead. Lugo just had a down year. It happens to everyone. Alrighty, baseball fans, and that is the end of this video. Please feel free to give this video a like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. And please, baseball fans, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on Seth Lugo going ahead? I'd be very interested to hear. Till next time, baseball fans, see ya.